Hello, we're back on the Cop Talk for the Shades of Red show, where we have Manchester United fans and Liverpool fans facing off here, and it's a very peculiar setting for this game that's happening tomorrow night, where we're actually not where we are used to be, where we're used to being on the table of the Premier League, but we're still, that just simply means it's going to be a pretty intense game. There's a lot to fight for. We don't want to go into 3 games being where these two teams are at the moment. So we're going to have a very good show here. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to have a lot of insights from all the fan guests today and the speakers. Please stay tuned. Please give us the comments, ask us questions, provide your comments. We'll talk about it, we'll bring it up, and we'll have a good show. All right. Without further ado, let me bring on someone from the opposite side. All right. Some opposite side. Let's bring someone on from the opposite side of the camp. Let's bring on the man who's in a feisty mode. He's got his gloves, his boxing gloves on for today. Bang Din in the house.
Yo, Sena.
Hey, how's it going, lah?
So far, it's been good. Let the
It's
show
been good,
start. You just show the other side.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's bring on Mr. Dave B from the Liverpool camp today. What's happening, Dave B?
Fine.
You sure?
Good.
You sure it's on Liverpool camp? He was in Devils Den last week, bro. I don't know whether he switched alliances or not. Whether
Invited.
Oh.
Devil's advocate. Red devil advocate, right? Red devil advocate. Okay, the next person that we're going to bring on, the senior among us, Mr. Jeevan. What's up?
What's up, guys? Nice introduction. The senior. What
Hey,
an intro.
somebody change his name to the senior. Let's change that's his name for our airtime when he comes on air. That's his name.
Thanks, bro. Hey,
Okay. Sir Fahmi is really happy, nasib tak panggil aku senior. Nasib baik. We'll come to Sir Fahmi later. Okay, next we've got a brother from another mother, Mr. Footy Guru Puvarasan himself in the house, people.
Hello guys.
How's it going, Puva? Puva, is there a reason why your hairstyle today and your cut is like Eric Ten Hag? Answer that later. Let's answer that later.
Hopefully this jinx that man at the club.
Wait, don't, bro.
Okay. All right. The next speaker from the Manchester United camp, Big Jeeves, the Big Jeeves in the house. Why Big Jeeves? Why?
Don't know what to say from the 20th position, lah. Hi guys, hello. How are you all doing?
Good.
All right.
Hi,
Okay,
Eric Ten Hag is here. Hello, boss. How are you?
I
finally, we've got our special guest, the YouTube sensation, Mr. Sir Fahmi in the house, people. After so long, what's up, Sir Fahmi? Apa khabar?
Hello.
Hello, Sir Fahmi. How are you?
How are you,
Yeah,
Swami?
Thank you for inviting.
Sir Fahmi setuju tak? Puva punya hairstyle tu ada something, ada makna, betul tak? Ada makna, betul tak hairstyle dia tu?
Puva punya style tu macam ref Pautini, Pautini.
Oh, Pautini. Eric
Pautini sekarang botak, Dulu dia ada rambut.
Eric Ten Hag botak, tak ada point. Puah punya
We do a survey later, and let's see what do you think is hairstyle like Eric Ten Hag or like Paul Tini. We'll see that. Okay, all right. Okay, before we move forward, I would like to tell everybody thank you for watching the Cop Talk. We like to say terima kasih to the Footsie Malaysia or Footsie App Malaysia for sponsoring us. We shout out to them. If you guys have not downloaded the Footsie app, all right, the Footsie app is a brilliant app for all your footballing needs. You can manage. You want to do a social tournament, you want to do a proper tournament, that app makes your life really easy. Download the Footsie app from the Play Store and the App Store. It's all free. You can use it. It's a brilliant app. Panasonic. If you guys want to rent the Panasonic Arena, you can rent it through the Footsie app. So please download it. The Panasonic Arena in PJ. If you guys want to go there play football, you're thinking, hey, how do I book the field? I want to just play some football. You can book it through the Footsie app. Yeah. Okay. So please, thank you Footsie app for sponsoring our shows this season and our Fantasy Premier League as well. Okay. Without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Okay. I would like to ask. I'm not going to go to Bangdin. No, we save Bangdin for the last. This the cream of the. We save the best for last. So let's ask the big Jeeves, who's looking a bit neutral today. Looking very calm.
Definitely. Been neutral for
he's
quite
going.
some time.
He's doing the whole Armani exchange. Pogba left the club, but he's doing Armani exchange. Like, hey, shout out to Pogba, yo, Armani exchange.
Pogba has to do with hairstyle only. Okay, I'm just wearing a cap.
So, what are your thoughts on the going into this match? You give me your 2-minute sum up of where you guys are, where you're at. Where's your head at as a Manchester United fan?
I mean, I don't need 2 minutes, just 10 seconds. I'm scared. That's it. Okay, with 2 defeats, 0 points, I'm actually lost for words because, all these years supporting United, I've never actually experienced this kind of low hit momentum. But going into Liverpool's match, I just hope we can salvage at least a point. But looking at how the team is right now and looking at the performance of Man United, which has been nothing but
I'd like
shambolic.
to echo whatever Big Jeeves is saying tonight. I also, as a Liverpool fan, I hope we can salvage 1 point as well.
You guys have been salvaging 1 point for the past 2 matches, which is good. But for us,
consistency is key, right?
The fact that we are first place inversely shows that there's a lot of things that need to be done this season. It's a big eye opener. So I'm just praying that, because no doubt that Liverpool is definitely a strong team, 100%. So I just want to look into a positive note. I just hope that we can get something because last year's drubbing was a big eye opener from Liverpool. So yeah, with all that in mind, I just hope that we can salvage something. That's about it.
What are the score lines? I can 5-0, 4-0, 5-0, something like that, right?
Yeah. And whatever the goals also, you guys still missed out the title by 1 point, but so it doesn't matter though. So the thing is, that's why
bragging rights do count, on these kind of shows. So
yeah, definitely. So the end result, whatever bragging rights, end result matters, right? So yeah.
This
for the best,
season, I know if there is a win on the Liverpool camp tomorrow night, and we don't score,
it's going to be.
No, I already know if we don't score 4, if we don't score 4, you're going to say, Allah, you're not as good as Brentford. Brentford can score 4, that's the kind of thing.
Getting drubbed by 4 goals is not a new thing for United for the past 2 seasons. Looking at how the entire structure has just collapsed. But yeah, reiterating the same thing. I just hope we get a point at least.
Okay. All right. Let's just get a feel from someone. Let's Sir Fahmi, apa pandangan Sir Fahmi sekarang ni? Dari segi Liverpool pun macam misfiring sedikit. Tak really macam kita dalam setiap game ni hanya berikan macam bukan separuh jalan 90% of the journey only kita complete. Kita tak habiskan sepenuhnya perjalanan satu perlawanan tu. So what is your point of view, Sir Fahmi? Apa pendapat sekarang ni untuk keadaan Liverpool dari pandangan Sir Fahmi?
Playing United always special. Even though United now they are very gloomy, right? But still, I think this match very tight lah. Sebab both actually struggle. They never win so far. But kalau you tengok game dua-dua ni, dia sebenarnya dia lebih kepada bragging rights, fan sama fan, player, and even though player looks really kind between them, but actually deep in their heart, actually they want to win because of the of course, when they win, they will give to fan lah, kan. It's not easy for us also because we have injury players, right? The we got something bad as what we had past 2 season, when we also have the injury list. Okay, but still, even though I say this game will be 50-50, this game playing at OT, at OT, and also MU could step up, during when they play Liverpool because of the hits between these two, because of the rivalry. Okay, never predict too much. No, sorry, never predict very easy game. Okay, even though we drop, okay, we routing them 9-0, 9-0, last season, but this season I think very different. Even though
Sebut
United,
sekali je, Sir Fahmi. Sebut sekali 9-0. Kalau tak orang ingat 18-0 aggregate. 9-0, 9-0. You sebut 2 kali tau. Jangan awas salah faham nanti. Salah.
okay, so yeah, they really struggle, but they now they get Casemiro, and also now they are on the way to get Anthony. Even though Casemiro will not play tomorrow, but still I think this game very tight lah. I think, provided, because we also still fighting for 3 points, yet to get 3 points. And everyone, every fan know, whenever United Liverpool play, of course you get some electric
Drama.
drama, red card.
Okay. All right. Okay, let's go to Jivan. Jay, thanks for the comment, Jay. Actually, while I know he's rubbing it in right now with this comment, but actually I wanna go to this point as a point where everyone felt at the in Bangkok after what happened there. They thought Ten Hag's got his head screwed on right, and he's screwing the team in the right ways and fixing the gaps, and it was very well displayed in Bangkok, preseason or not. And a lot let's be very honest, I think a lot of the fans, I'm not saying specifically the 3 United fans that are here, the gentlemen that are here, but a lot of the fan base worldwide, Malaysia, Singapore, everywhere, worldwide, you can really see that that's it. They kept saying, they're back, United's back, and this is the season. And I was just waiting for Rio Ferdinand to say like 10x at the wheel, blah blah blah. I was waiting for that. Didn't happen. So Jeevan, what's happened since, in your opinion, since getting things right in that match against Liverpool, and Liverpool played a fair team that day? What do you think happened? What's going on? What in your point of view right now going into the league and this match?
Sena, it's just preseason. Sena, it was the first game for for both of us at preseason. If fans thought that is defining your season, then I'm sorry to say you're not a fan, or you don't understand football enough.
I think it didn't say define the season, but it kind of defined a little bit of the direction of what Ten Hag was bringing.
All you could see, the difference was everybody was pressing high. That was the difference that I could see in that game, right? They were pressing high, they were running all about. Martial had a great game, even though I hate to say that, but Martial had a great game, Sancho had a great game, but it's preseason. It was just the first game for the both of them. And then after that, you could see there was a small slide already started to happen after the third game of the preseason, right? Maybe they were training very hard. Ten Hag is pushing them very hard. Their fitness levels, maybe they are getting very tired. It all depends. There's a lot of things. And again, right, it's just 2 games into the season. It doesn't define a 38-game season at all.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No. The Arsenal fans want the rest of the season to be called off.
Unless you put a pause now. Unless you put a pause now, then Arsenal are the champions.
Yeah, right? Arsenal want that. They want that right now.
No, but you know what? We all know it's just too early in the season. And very importantly, we need to remember something, right? this season is going to be extremely different, right? Everybody's going to get out to the World Cup, and we don't know what the hell is going to happen there. How many
That's
players
true.
are going to get injured?
That's
Whether
true.
they come, will they be able to come back? Will
That's a
they
very
be
good point.
burned out? All this could happen at the World Cup, because that World Cup comes once in 4 years. So everybody could be even saving themselves now to make sure they become part of the 24-man squad of their country. So they
Okay.
might be holding back on tackles. A lot of things might be happening even now
Okay.
before the World Cup. So there are a
So
lot of.
your summary is that it's still early lah.
It's still early.
Okay.
It's still early,
Okay.
because even it's not even mid-season when you
Okay.
go on your World Cup break. Okay, I think it's 14 games or 16 games, if I'm not mistaken, when they go on their World Cup break. When
Okay.
they come back, that's where I think the
The
proper
Premier League really
season
starts.
will
Okay.
start.
Okay.
The definition can be seen.
Uninterrupted lah. Uninterrupted.
Yes,
Okay.
uninterrupted. Because you don't know how many players are going to come back. Players might get injured, things might happen,
Okay.
they might get burned out because of World Cup,
Very good.
A lot of things can happen. Form might
Okay.
drop.
Let me go to Puva now. So Puva, so looking at what Jivan just said, what do you think? Puva is gonna give me a smirk here. Considering the World Cup is coming, and he made a very good point. This is not your ordinary season. This is a very very ad hoc kind of odd season, peculiar season is going to be. It's already looking like that. But looking at World Cup players come back all half baked, half fit, beat up, and injured. Do you think? Are you happy with the Liverpool team as it stands, or do you think that we've got a bit of work to do in terms of this current transfer window?
That's
I don't
totally
see. I told you it's work. I told you it's work.
no. That's totally different question. You already started talking
I
about
know.
our transfer activity now. Anyway, before answering that, I totally agree with senior Jeevan here, saying that United suffered the first two league defeats. So it's not the end of the world, because we have seen Arsenal started with similar fashion last season. Three first games they suffered the defeat, and they by right should have finished top four, but they actually in a way bottled it in the last hurdle to Spurs. So they almost grabbed grabbed that fourth place. So for United, of course, it's not end of the world. So in that sense, I agree with the senior year. But in terms of World Cup and preparation, right? Yes, it is a weird and odd season for sure. And like what senior said about the injuries that could happen in the World Cup, and by the time they come back to the season, I think Boxing Day would be the comeback day for all the players in the league. But my concern is some of the players who are traveling to Qatar, most likely some of them would be like they're not going to give their 100% for their respective club, because for sure they want to avoid injuries. That's my main concern actually. In terms, I mean, if you relate to Liverpool Football Club right now, I in a way picked Liverpool to actually win the league based on that. I didn't expect we will start with two draws. That's totally unexpected, but
No, but Puva, myself, Dave, the Liverpool camp, we have come a long way to at the start of the season, we can actually talk about predicting a Premier League win.
no, I picked. There is a
7
reason.
seasons ago, we wouldn't talk like this, right? So we've come a long way. Yeah.
No, there is a reason for that. I picked us to win the league over Man City because of the some of the key players Liverpool actually have now that not gonna travel to Qatar, like the likes of Salah, the likes of Diaz,
Yeah.
Robertson,
That's the
Matip,
point I wanted. Yeah.
Thiago not gonna get the call up for Spain. I'm 100% sure about it, because even the fit Thiago is not a first 11 for Spain. It's a fact.
I think Liverpool lost out on not signing any Italian players, because
Yeah, that's a shame.
obvious
But
reason.
usually Italian players sucks for Liverpool, so let's not talk about it.
Poor.
Okay.
Sorry, poor, to interrupt. If that's
Yeah.
the case, MU team only Harry Maguire is going to World Cup. The rest are all staying at home.
That's why I said, bro, this is not the end of the world for United. Wait and see. And you guys, based on what happened in preseason, missed Anthony Marshall in the first two games. I'm very sure about it. The boy, I don't care what Bang Din thinks about it. He's number one hater of Anthony Marshall, as we all know. But credit to the guy, the man who actually put his 100% into this club and for himself, because he himself knows that this is a World Cup year. He had to grab a place, even though for sure he's not going to be the first 11 for France national team. But by putting a decent show like goals and assists into his name, he probably will get the call up for
Okay.
international
Okay.
teams.
So Puva, your summary is that Liverpool and United will not be so phased by the World Cup.
I'm not
Not
so
too.
sure about United. Yeah, I haven't do my homework on United, like how many players going to the World Cup and stuff like that. How many key players gonna miss for United during that 1 month period. But for Liverpool, yes, I'm confident that of course it's for our standard it's actually a bad start. But end of the day, it's only 2 games played, 36 game weeks to go.
Okay. Let's kick off our first topic here, and we have got the right person to talk about this first topic. We got the right person to talk about the first topic here. Okay, we got Bang Din in the house. So Bang Din, this is the first topic here. Manchester United versus Liverpool. The fan bases are not really looking forward to this match. First and foremost, it's again a Monday night match. If you watch Cop Talk last weekend, you'll hear Puva talking about what Liverpool has probably one of the worst records, if not the worst itself, when it comes to Monday night. Okay, for a top flight or top 6 team. So I know a lot of the fan bases are not looking for a lot of the Liverpool fans. Some parts of the camp are not looking forward to this game. Because Monday night. The second thing is there's also those people where after 2 games, 2 draws, these are games we should have won, blah blah blah, season is over. Then you got those kind of people who are a bit ridiculous. Then you've got people who just feel like, no lah, I just think that it's too early. Like what Jivan is saying, I don't think there's much going to come out of the game. It looks like it's going to be a deadlock until full time. It's going to be probably a 0-0 or 1-1 or 2-2 or something like that. And so a lot of people just like are not interested in watching this game. That's on the Liverpool side. On the United side, I'm going to let you take it away. So tell us what's going on, Bang Din.
I mean, from the United side, if you want to know how bad United is, then watch the game.
I'm not
If you wanna
putting
know
you
how
on
bad-
solo because I want everybody to capture all the reactions here live.
Yeah. No, because to be honest, United, see, it's like it takes 3 games or maybe 2 games to know how shit we are. You know how shit we are. You see, preseason, if United fans are delusional and say that we won Liverpool 4-0 preseason, we are back, you're back my ass lah. That's what I can tell you. You know, if a preseason game determines that this United team is going to go and win a title, then you're delusional as fuck. That's what you are. Okay, sorry for my words. This is what been building up for the last 2-3 weeks, and I just had to let go. You know, and to be honest, I don't blame the manager at all. Not even a percentage of it I blame on the manager. You know, the guy just came in like about 3 months, and what support did he get from the club?
You're
He
feeling
wanted.
sorry for the manager, actually.
No, actually, I feel bad for Ten Hag because he was conned. It was a total Macau scam on him to come to United. You know, they gave him 3 months with all the bloody promises. You know,
Sorry. I got it. Dave, you gotta snip that. It's gotta go viral tonight. That one.
no,
The Macau
Ten-
scam has gotta go viral.
no, because you see, 3 months. He was given 3 months. He was promised De Jong. He was promised Nunes. He was promised Timber. He was promised his 3 players. And what we got? Shit. We got shit. Because Nunes went to Liverpool. And Liverpool did it so smoothly. Within a week or so, they entered negotiation, gave a bid, rejected, came a second bid, they got the guy. De Jong, the fella does not want to come. He has made it open. And then again, we United fans are begging him to come. You want to do a Di Maria? Where Di Maria comes, uses for the 1 season, and then get a better move to PSG? Don't ever learn the mistake you did in the past? And then Timber, we have been teasing Timber, It's like you're dating a girl, you've been teasing her for a date, but shit, you don't do that jack shit to invite her. But you're always thinking that, I'm gonna get lucky tonight for a dinner. You're gonna get shit, bro. And Timber did what? He just signed a new contract. So what we did, we went and got Lisandro Martinez. Well, the guy is not bad. It's a versatile hybrid player who can play in the back and the middle. Very
I'm
good.
sorry, he's not bad, you said.
No, he's
Okay.
not bad. He's not bad. For me, if you ask me, I would take him.
I
would
think
take
he's
him.
better than not bad, lah. Come on, be fair to
Guys,
him.
guys,
He's
guys.
he's he's
Martinez, Lisandro Martinez is Argentinian.
he's amazing. No, he's an amazing player. He's an amazing player. Just that he has not blended and gelled well with the Premier League yet. The physical game he has not got into that. Then we got Malaysia. Okay, that is a good signing. 13 million, good signing. Something rare United does because we like to break the bank for every piece of shit. And then we got Ericsson. Then again, Ericsson also, it was not that smooth. Okay, so what happened? United keep quiet. And then comes a week, last week, Sir Jim Ratcliffe said, I might be interested to get United. And where the hell we got the money to buy Casemiro? Where the money came to even bid for Anthony at 100 million? And this coming from the Glazers. The piece of shits in USA have screwed up the Tampa Bay Buccaneers so bad, they had to buy Brady back to get the team. That's how they are. They suck. In a sports division, they suck. And that's what's happening to United. So for all the guys who says that Ronaldo is the problem, Ronaldo is this, okay, what wrong did Ronaldo do? What wrong did Ronaldo do? They did. You see, Ronaldo, I'm sad for Ronaldo. I feel he should leave United, not because of anything. I think he has a legacy to protect, and the legacy is definitely bigger than what United has right now.
Okay, Bang Dem, wait, save the fuel, man. This is not a show. Save the fuel. No, so to sum up, in your opinion, United fans looking forward to this game or not?
I'm looking forward to just get the final nail to the coffin.
Okay, all right. Dave B, probably the most overly passionate, beyond the scale Liverpool fan. Like die. Okay, Liverpool could cause the next world war, and he will say no. Liverpool did not cause it. I will
No
tell
need
you.
World War. If Liverpool get relegated, also will still defend. That is
He will
JB.
still defend. He will say that no, it's all part of the process and the journey. Trust the process, trust the journey. So, what do you think about the Liverpool fan base, Dave? That we are kind of mixed. Okay, probably we're not in the dire straits like the United fan base is. What is your take on the Liverpool fan base going into this game? Because it's all mixed up. Your take, please.
I think what I've seen so far and what I've observed from the day Klopp signed for Liverpool is that the trust is just not there. The trust is just not there. Fans fail to understand the philosophy of football that he wants to deploy into the squad or even the club and the management. There has been doubts uh, till now, because there are still questions that like in a game where when you can start someone, but he will give you a surprise that, hey, why are you starting this player? I was not expecting this. So everyone will come and say, oh, you should have started him. But amazingly, when something happens, when things happen, we go on and win the game. I mean, this is just an example. I'm not going into the United game yet. This is just an example. So this is what the fan is when we win, when Liverpool wins. They come and praise that particular decision being done, but you didn't have the trust even before the kickoff. So where is the trust? So this is where the fan base are actually now divided into. There are some people actually understands what the man is trying to do, and the other one is, oh, why are you not signing Mason Mount? Why are you not signing Ivan Toney to Liverpool? Or why are you not signing Lisandro Martinez to Liverpool? Why are you not signing Sven Botman for Liverpool? Why are you not signing Mbappe for Liverpool? Why are you not signing whoever Kumani for Liverpool? And signing. What are you trying to make here? So they are trying to compare with everyone else. They are trying to compete with everyone else. They want to keep up with everyone else. Oh, we are also actually signing players, but no one actually trusts the process. No one. No one actually trusted the man. No one actually trusted the process. He showed that he could do everything. He is the only manager in Premier League. I think probably even Sir Alex Ferguson has won every available silverware. He has done it. He has proved it. No doubt. Even Pep, shit done. Nothing with the money. You can dominate the domestic, but not winning everything. He has won every possible. This is what fan base failed to understand going into this game.
Okay, okay. All right. Okay, thank you for that. So we got the insights on the fan base. If you guys have got different opinions, please, those watching, tolong komen kalau ada pendapat lain. Alright, just give us the comment over there. We're gonna go into the next topic right now because we do want to wrap the show within an hour 15 tops, because of course we've got two fan bases here. Usually we'll wrap it up in an hour. Okay, we're gonna talk about the fan protest here. So we're gonna go to Big Jeeves. This fan protesting, it seems to be happening. It's happening during the Northwest Derby. This and it's not happening at any other games. Although I know it, the voice is there. It's loud. And there's a lot of comments that's been going around. I think there were some remarks that I'm not sure whether Klopp did make it, but I think there were remarks about if the fan is good, the fan protest causes the game to be cancelled or not played on as scheduled, there should be a forfeit and points given to Liverpool or whichever opposing team, as a penalty to the club, because you've also always got to get your fan base in check, right? You can't just let the fans, take things out of line. So, what's your thoughts on this, Big Gifts?
I mean, the gaffer once said, this club, in fact, any football club, but I'm going on the basis of Manchester United, this club is nothing without the fans, like what Evra used to say. All right. When Alex Ferguson came into the bus and when he screamed at all his players, who the hell you think you are? Those people out there pay your salary. Go and fucking sign their jerseys and whatever magazines they brought. So fans, that's the reason why Manchester United is Manchester United. The merchandises they buy. United's net worth, the fact that these bloody Glazers, they get that much of dividends on a yearly basis is because of the fans' contribution, the things that they buy, the value that they bring to the club. So when fans demand something, we have to deliver as a business owner. Like if I have a restaurant and a customer comes and complains, I as a business owner, I have to make do of the complaint and make the service better. We shall go in that basis. And yes, United Liverpool is just like the El Clasico of England. So in matches like this, that's when the whole world turns. That's when the tension is there. And this particular protest happened last season as well, which caused a delay in the matchup. That cost United millions because of TV rights, because of airtime, and all of this has caused them to pay a hefty fine. So United fans somehow managed to get the game cancelled because it ruins the airtime flow of TV channels all over the world. And all of them fined United. This didn't come into the news because, of course, Americans, idiots, they have their ways to cover up news and all that. I feel okay from Klopp's point of view, his point that if this kind of protest is being made, we got to forfeit the points and all that. He is being fair because let's just say we don't want to come and waste our time for a protest and then get our place because we have schedules to follow. But on me supporting United and of course definitely being on the fan side, I want this protest to happen because the board of directors are just ruining the club. See, Liverpool have American owners. Same goes to Manchester United. But look at how the board of directors are literally influencing Henry, right? George Henry, right? Your owners. Yep. You see how he's influencing Henry into making the calls and putting in the money for the players. United wasn't like that. When Woodward came in 2014, no, okay. But yeah, I mean, let's just
We're having a laugh about it, no? Seriously.
I mean, I don't know, but if you look into the magnitude of response time, I feel your owners are doing a far better stellar job than Man
Yeah,
United owners.
true.
Where
And
where is Kishan when we need Kishan to trump this?
so I'm just going to finish this off real quick. Fans have always the right say because we are the one giving your paycheck. You can be the bloody owners, you can be whatever, but without the fans, you guys are nothing. So fans are coming in with hopes. Like there are different multitude of fans with so many emotions. There are even fans coming to even really stressed to watch United game, really stressed. But you go there, and after like a long work week, you want to go and see your team play well. At least you feel something, and you see your team is putting in a shambolic performance. How the hell you expect to
Okay.
be quiet?
You got Raj here agreeing with you. Kishan
So
just
yeah,
said, "I'm here." Uh
so it's a two-way thing. If the protest happens, it has to happen because
yeah, no. So
United is far
he's asking you a
behind.
question here, Jeeves. Casemiro, Malaysia, Ericsson, Martinez. You still say bad owner? How? The
Why?
fans wanted
Okay,
it, right?
like what Abang Din said earlier, the players that Eric Ten Hag wanted, why they couldn't get him? Why they couldn't get those players? Why
This
you
this
know?
this wasn't the player he wanted, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, these weren't the players he wanted, but they are all decent players. But to suit Ten Hag's system, he wanted those players he mentioned when he first came in. And why the board of directors couldn't deliver? Because it goes to their freaking scouting department, in which when Rangnick was there, he asked for reports on 3 players. Those bastards didn't give any report, zero, empty. That is why he decided to unleash what's the problem with United.
Okay,
He went
okay.
bang on. He went to the media. He spoke. This club is in trouble. This club, the management are siphoning money for the bloody Tampa Bay Buccaneers, where no one in the world gives a fuck except for the bloody pornographic country, which is America. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's go to Surf Army. But before that, Serena has a comment. It has to be done because it's one of the biggest rival clash in England. We need to let the owners know that our voices need to be done. I disagree with Klopp. One thing, 3 points to be given to Liverpool. I rather have heavy penalties to be charged with United. Yeah, Serena, I know. Give you a chance, you would have not wanted shades of red to happen. So you would have protested this show. but I understand there's a good sentiment said there. That's very factual there. Heavy penalties need to go to United because the fans want to make a point clear. But I do also understand. So let's go to Safami. Safami, what's your thoughts here? Apa pandangan Safami ni pasal protes fan Manchester United dia selalu buat bila lawan Liverpool je and selalu buat banyak hal. Dia rasa apa you punya pendapat lah overall tentang benda ni?
Okay, thank you very much. I don't think it's good choice to protest. Yes, I know you want to show your feeling, right? Okay, so you protest about the honor, right? But in terms of what actually you want to give to the players, to the honor, yes, you have personal reason about the honor. But for the players, what you want to give them? I think protest and why they choose Liverpool. Why don't they choose Brentford? Okay, so this one for me, yeah, like last season, MU fans.
Itu macam kutuk Liverpool je. Baik-baik dekat Brentford yang kalau Brentford berasal dia 4-0, kita tak bakal buat benda tu.
So last season, when Man United actually trailing Liverpool 4-0, so fan actually left the stadium. Actually, they want to show the statement that you are very crappy team. Okay, but for me, you need to support. You need to support whatever it is, even though 4-0 mauling, 5-0 mauling. Okay, but I think you still need to show to the team that you support them. Okay, so whatever you feel about the honor, you settle later lah, boss. You settle tepi-tepi sudah lah, because this one actually the game that watched by 100 million. Okay, so we don't want to spoil. And people say Man United fan ni senang koyak. They suka bahan orang, tapi bila dia kena, dia senang koyak lah. And that's why they left the stadium lah, apa semua protest Liverpool game. Okay, every fan koyak sebenarnya, but you cannot show lah. You cannot show like your team will be fine, penalty, 3 points forfeited or what, okay? So number one, if you support the team, you cannot jeopardize the team. Okay. So let them play, okay? Tapi kalau ada apa-apa you nak protes, tu belakang lah, itu belakang cerita. Berkumpul di Old Trafford hari Jumaat petang ke, okay? Buat macam tu. Janganlah time Liverpool main Euro ni, because ada fan yang tunggu, beratus juta fan tunggu di dunia. Liverpool and Manchester United fan, both of this club fan were waiting, and that with game cancelled, game postponed. That one really ni lah, sedih lah bosku. Okay.
Kita pun
So-
sama lah, macam ada yang kes mahkamah tu kan, kita tunggu mahkamah kes
itu
tu
tunggu
conclude,
je.
tapi delay.
Delay lah.
Aduh.
But that's the thing, Sir Fahmi. That whole thing has cost. Sorry, Sir Fahmi.
Go ahead.
Never mind.
It's not about the United fans are not. We are there to support the club till the very end, till our very last breath. But we don't. The owners are not following the playbook. Simple during transfers. I mean, look at Roman Abramovich. Even look at Todd Bowley, and even look at a few other club owners. They are so passionate. I mean, Liverpool and MU, they somehow have the same problem. I've never seen the Liverpool owners sitting in the stands and going all crazy about Liverpool. United owners, they are just there. I don't know why they are just there. You can just put in a wall and there's no value. Our owners don't show the passion like how the fans are showing, and we had to take the measure in big matchups like this, because that's when they react. If other days when there's no matchup, we go and flock in front of Old Trafford, it's nothing going to happen. It's like how I close my restaurant on Sundays, you go and do protest. Monday open back, people still come and eat.
Bro, tomorrow you protest, you wrong, you might beat Liverpool tomorrow, wasting 3 points for y'all.
Wait,
Wasting. I agree with Sir Fahmi. Should have done it the Brentford game. You all
No.
wasted 4 goals there. Wasted.
I just want to answer to Sir Fahmi something. Okay, Sir
Yeah.
Fahmi, whenever the league fixtures come out, right? Come beginning or end of July, the league fixtures come out. What's the first thing any Liverpool or United fan will do? You'll just see when are we playing Liverpool. That's going to be the highlight.
I don't know.
So now,
nowadays,
if I want to,
nowadays, I don't know. Puva would agree. We'd beg to differ. Nowadays, we see when we're playing City.
No,
yeah.
I want
But- no,
Guys, apa
But-
kita cakap pun City is like, where's my popcorn lah? Like, bring my popcorn. I need to see this.
no, because if you
Then
want to
people
make
like,
a,
Liverpool coming, you go back 3 goals,
If-
then we go
if you-
MU here, go back 4-0 and come.
if
Why
you
don't
want to
you-
make a
Okay, title,
statement,
okay.
if you want to make a statement worldwide,
Bang Day, let Bang Day
You-
change. Yeah, Bang Day.
you have to do it for the El Clasico of the Premier League. If you want to make a statement, like what Mr. Fahmi said just now, hundreds of million people are watching. I agree with you.
Yes,
But if I want to
yes,
make
I
a
agree.
statement, then that's the best day I'm going to do it. This is what you call marketing. A marketing for a purpose. A marketing to kick out the owner. A marketing where worldwide, from America to Nigeria to Lagos to any part of the world, you're going to watch this game. That's the day I'll put my foot down, I'll make a statement, I'll boycott the game to show the owners, not the Liverpool fans, with all due respect, Liverpool fans, to show the owners how effed up you guys are, and that's why we have come to the streets. I mean, I feel this is the best day to do it on the biggest match ever in the season.
Stage.
What about the
Biggest,
game?
ah.
What about the game?
Except for last season having two good, a result in both home and away. The season before that we had like lebih kurang results.
Right.
Okay,
Just
okay,
I want
Go,
to
go.
share you. I want to share you one thing. Liverpool brand now stand at 1.2 billion pound, more than Man United.
Because
So
you're
what Sir
offering
Fahmi,
your-
what Sir Fahmi is telling, the match you all should be interesting is the return leg at Anfield, bro, not this one. okay, wait, let's see where we see. Looks like we got some comments here. Tevindra Raj nak protes je masa Liverpool third time ada 18 home game lagi. I think Baghdad already answered that. I disagree. Liverpool owners show up at Anfield, do better than Glazer. I think this is Big Jeeves. I think
That's what
Henry
I just
just
said.
show up.
That's literally what I just said. The passion that they
Yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah.
Our owners don't
So
show that
Henry,
passion.
yeah. So
Nothing to
that's
disagree.
the many are judging Liverpool owners by transfer activity compared to Chelsea and City. I think a lot. Kishan is in the comments. Kishan is one of them. He's very critical of Liverpool as a club when it comes to transfer activity. So yeah, it is 3 points for us. Then we with you to boycott. Yeah, Nazmi Zainal. I think no, I think the point why this is a topic today is because we don't disagree, right? You've got to do that, right? You've got to make your thoughts, your wishes, your hopes for the club, because no football club is anything without the fans. So you've got to make your voices known, your intentions, where you're coming from. It's true, but I think enough of this lah. If you're going to let your club fans disrupt a schedule of for professional football that is being aired worldwide, if you're going to do, I got no issue. If the fans, if the situation with the club is so bad that you are so ballsy to go and protest and just to disrupt, like what Jeeves and Bangden said. No, especially Jeeves put in do good. Like your airtime, your broadcasting rights, all this, you're going to pay millions in damages. If you're so ballsy to do that, also go to the extent the Premier League, the regulations, whoever is in power for to put in the regulations, regulate it and say the minute there is a fan protest, it's going to cost you 3 points. Do that. And then when if the fans really want to make their voices heard because things are really so bad, then you dare to protest when you can when the 3 points are at stake or not. That is my question to all Manchester United fans who agree with this. We do not disagree. Fans run the club. Bottom line, fans run the club. Okay, it is what it is. But if you really want your voices to be heard, would you dare do it if 3 points was on the line? I don't think you would, especially against a game. So taking what Jeeves said and Bangden said, the fixture that you want to make your point known is the Northwest Derby, is the Manchester United Liverpool match. But if 3 points is at stake, would you dare to do it? If things are really bad, would you dare to do it? That is where, like Nazmi is pointing out, kenapa tunggu Liverpool? Tivendra, why waiting for the Liverpool match? Right? Because for you, you
Because
don't
that's when
care
we are
about,
hurt.
no, so that you are hurt, but you are disrespecting Liverpool as a club. That is what is just unacceptable by a lot of by footballing standards, sporting standards, international, professional level of football. You're disrespecting the other opponent. That cannot. We can have a rivalry, but it can be healthy, be on the pitch, banter outside the pitch, fan base go at each other. That's fine. Why are you disrespecting Jurgen Klopp, the management of the Liverpool team, preparing the team, for the week, for the match, strategizing all for it to come there, and the game gets called off? I'm telling you, if 3 points were at stake, I asked this question to United fans. It doesn't need to be answered now. We got to move on to the next topic. I asked to all United fans watching, if 3 points at stake, would you still agree with the protest? Think about it. Think about it. Serena says we lost 6 points already. That was last season lah. No need to talk about that. Don't make me laugh lah, Serena. What lah you?
When we
Hiya.
have no direction, the 3 points is going to mean nothing at the end
It's
of the
gonna
day,
be nothing at the end of the
Captain.
day. Exactly. My point exactly. Right? So if you really want your voices
If we
heard,
don't have a direction, it's going to be difficult for us.
Precisely,
And only
precisely.
this
No,
matchup gives
guys,
us the-
again, guys, I don't think it's about the 3 points, right? I think it's about making that statement, right? I think the most important thing is about making a statement about how
Yeah,
this
but
club
I
is
think
being run currently.
yeah, but Jeevan,
Right.
there are
Yeah.
two sides of the coin that happens on match day. It's one is your team, one is one
No.
team,
I
one is
agree
a
with
B
you,
team.
Tena. I agree with you. The game should never get cancelled because I
Yeah.
think it's unfair to
Yeah, it won't get
the way
cancelled.
supporters
It's not
who
going to
come
go to the
all
next.
the way. Let's don't even think it's MU Liverpool. Okay, it could be anything,
Correct.
right?
Correct,
The
correct,
away
correct.
supporters coming all the way. The club preparing themselves and coming there. All this, yeah, the players coming there, mindset all geared up for this MU Liverpool game.
Oh,
Yes.
imagine the players, and we know a lot of Liverpool United fans in Malaysia travel to UK for this fixture, especially. How many? And looking at currency
Yeah,
rates
yeah.
and what people earn to go and just to make this watch this historical match
Of
for them.
course,
It's historical, irrespective of the result. They'll come back with an experience of a lifetime memories till their deathbed. So
Yep.
for this to be tolerated, for me, it's fine. I can tolerate it because the fans has got to get their voices heard. But I think the consequences of these things need to be properly regulated. The minute there is a fan protest, the club needs to know you at least lose. You at least immediately game is called off. 1 point at least is awarded to the opposing team. I don't care, but I do not want to replay the fixture because of this. That's my point
Yep.
of view, and I think the point of view is
Okay.
I'm coming to you, Jivan. The next point here, thanks Savami and Big Jeeves on that. Jivan, this is a topic for you. I think everybody's going to have their say on this, and then we're going to go into the match proper. We're no more talking all these hearsay topics anymore. This is the last hearsay topic. Manchester United, the club, the management, players, fan, do they need to apologize to Solskjaer and Mourinho considering what they
And
achieved?
Rangnick.
And Rangnick. Okay, and Rangnick. I'm sorry, and Rangnick. Rangnick really didn't do a proper term, so that's why I left him out. But yeah, Rangnick also. Do you think these gentlemen, Solskjaer, Mourinho, and Rangnick, needs a real apology from the club management all the way down to the fans? Because looking at what happened, what they achieved with this team, and the struggles that have been happening today, it looks like it was a miracle. But what are your thoughts on this? Everyone's going to have their say here. Let's start with Jivan.
Bro, it's what after you is that's the case. I can look at after Sir Alex left, all the coaches, right? Moyes, right? Wenger, right? All of them. Are we? No, you see, I mean, it's not about the apology, lah. All right, I'm just saying that this club has been run very poorly for a very, very long time now. They have got the wrong set of owners who are just thinking about money in the wrong way. The directors of the clubs are all wrong. They have got the wrong people. The team that is there now could make the difference. Now, you talk about Solskjaer and Mourinho and all that. They have done, the only people who needs to apologize to them is the club management. Nothing to do with the players and the fans, right? Because we are passionate about our club. We want our club to win. So when the team is not performing, we will start pointing fingers at everyone, right? At the players and the club management, and that's what we are doing currently, right? We are pointing our fingers to every single person at this club who is not doing the right thing to make sure this club is successful. Now, what turned around from 2013 to today is the answer that we need to find, right? Why was it all the while okay? Glazers were there in 2013. Not that they were not there. When Ferguson was there, Glazers were there too, right? What was the problem then and what is the problem now? That is what we need to find out. That's the most important thing. So talking about apologies, I think I don't want to talk about yesterday, because it's gone.
No, this is the. If we have to talk about history, so the history is not repeated.
Yeah.
It's been repeating too many times at United in the
When we
present
talk about
history.
when we talk
Wait.
about history, yeah. Go ahead, Din.
I just want to echo what I actually want to answer what Abang Jivan
Everybody gets a say in this, yeah. Everybody's
Yeah.
get a say. After
See,
this topic, we're going to go into the match proper. So yeah,
Okay.
everyone.
So to answer your question, what the difference was when Fergie was around and after Fergie left, of course, Glazers was there. There's a certain person, it's called David Gill. David Gill was working hand to hand with the manager to provide the best for the club. Then we came with Ed Woodward. Now, this is where the problem started because
The
this guy
damage
has
started.
no. Yes.
Exactly.
As the damage started when David Gill left. When David Gill left, United was in shambles because Fergie knew what he wanted. David Gill was there to echo that and get it done. Okay, and that was not big of an ask. When these two duos left, it all ended. And now when Woodward left, it still continues because Murtagh and Arnold are just irresponsible enough. That's all I can say.
No, but Dinesh, I think it's still early. That's all. I'm still giving them that time, right? They just left. I mean, Ed Woodward just left, right? It's still early. Let's give him another transfer window, right? I'm talking about next summer, right? I'm waiting for next summer. Let's give them till the next summer. Because Ed Woodward has been there since
we
David Gale left.
we can't star that comment from Jivan, but we will snip it and post it somewhere. So let's look at next
But I just
next
want to
season.
add, I just want to
Bro,
add from
Give, come
Jivan.
on, two United. Let's give Liverpool fans some
No, no,
fun here.
just one statement, then I'm done for the day.
No,
let,
no,
let, let,
Before
let,
Woodward,
wait.
there was
let
David
me
Gill.
finish. Let me
David
just
Gill
finish
was a
one thing,
United
guys. All
guy.
right.
Both of
I'm
you all
just
your names
saying,
are Jivans. Wait. Let senior go first.
yeah, I'm just saying it's only one full transfer window given to these guys, right? Let's give them another couple of transfer window or maybe one more transfer window, then judge, right? It's still early.
I think
Okay,
one
that's
more
that's
transfer
that's my
window is
statement.
I think one more transfer window is fair because looking at the biggest problem for me and a lot of Liverpool fans, not problem, we envy lah. The biggest envy point that we have is, hey, you guys bring in players like nothing, like nothing. Like what Bang Den said about Darwin, the Nunes signing, how we handled it. I have to echo what Bang Den said. I think it shocked all the entire Liverpool camp because we were like, what? Like we're in on Monday, the guys already in Anfield by like Thursday, Friday. Dave B doesn't agree. Dave B is going to tell us, later, that there was actually, 7 months of poaching happening or whatever. But anyhow, like what we said, when we meant business, when we stepped in that Monday, you're done by Friday. It's amazing. But the way you guys pull in players, United pulls in players, it's like nothing. And like what Sir Fahmi said, I rasa Sir Fahmi, apa yang Sir Fahmi cakap tu pasal kita punya value, bagi I tak ada makna kalau value kita macam tu, kita tetap susah nak bawa player masuk. Sungguh susah kita nak bawa player masuk. Maki punya player susah. Marquee bukan Maki. Marquee, that means top player ni kita nak sign susah. And kalau kita sign player yang ada potential, had a good season, belum lagi fully baked, macam tu kita akan ambil. Tapi kalau Manchester, they will go in there, they want that, they get Casemiro. They get like Casemiro to like what Puva spoke about over the week. Like Casemiro's done everything. He's won everything. He's still coming to Manchester United when they are in this situation. So that has to say something about where their value is if it's not the dollar value, Manchester United. So I've just got to say that I think it's really fair for one more transfer window, and that's it. Ten Hag has got to have his directives, his runway clear for the plane to either touch down or take off. It has to be clear. It cannot be more than that. That's my point of view. Let's go to Puva. Jeeves, hold on, Jeeves. We let Puva say something here. Foodie Guru be waiting lah. Okay, y'all wait lah. What I'm gonna come with this point, but I don't know. Puva, your thoughts, please, on this.
To be honest, right, I'm still studying, try to understand the Glazers and the way they try to work because, as you all touched just now, talking about Ferguson under Glazer and also with David Gill beside him, was a successful combination, right? Glazers, David Gill, and Ferguson. You guys won a couple of league titles. Also, the Champions League in 2008 also was under Glazers. Okay, I believe it's down to Ferguson's way of work. He demanded the superiority, the ownership. He wanted everything to be under his control. Maybe, and he was a senior figure. I think the time Glazers were entering the club when they bought the club, I think Ferguson were already in the job for more than 12, 13 years, I believe, and he's already won. I'm not so sure about the number, the league titles, and everything. So he probably took the ownership and worked on that. And of course, David Gill deserved all the credit. I believe. I think he's the man that actually.
Precisely.
Yes, he took care of everything like in the right way. Very rare you guys actually got it wrong when it comes to transfers.
Spot on.
Very rare. I would say the likes of Jemba was a flop. Who else?
Maybe.
Maybe I mean less. I would say less than 10 players, right? Less than 10 players. We can say that they are flops. But now the issue and the fans are frustrated because one by one are becoming like expensive flops. It's not flops, like expensive flops. Casemiro, of course, on paper, it's a downgrade move. Of course, Real Madrid at the moment are the best club in the world. No doubt. No doubt. Maybe in terms of football, we would say that Man City is the best in the world. But in terms of showing up in the bigger stage, Champions Leagues, everything, of course, it's Real Madrid. They are number one in the world. And that guy decided
Yes.
to leave them, and come and join United. Of course, I think the offer was too good to turn down. I'm very sure about it. The guy is earning 290K weekly wages at Real Madrid. I'm very sure United gonna offer him close to 350. I'm very sure about it. Nowhere in the world he gonna get that offer, 350K, when he's already 30 years old. Nowhere in the world, even in PSG, I don't think he'll be offered that kind of offer. So I believe, I think, apart from Man City fan base, right? Man City fan base, I think every fan base has an issue about their honors, different types of issues. We have seen how Arsenal fans been protesting outside their stadium for how many times. I think they are in a way more worse situation than you guys. They have their own problem with their owner. I think Kroenke, who is also an American. Okay, they say they've been telling that the owners not splashing the money, the owners not turning up to the game, never come to the stadium to watch. Even in major European final, Europa League final, the owners never turn up. They end up losing 4-1 to Chelsea, stuff like that. But trust me, the same owners of Arsenal actually delivered the signing of, in the level of Alexis Sanchez, Mesut Ozil, and few more very good signings. And Wenger, under that ownership, has done unbelievably well, top four each and every year before he left. And Liverpool, we all know that this has been spoken for years now. How FSG, the American owners, been working. This is a money ball policy. Don't talk about marquee signing under FSG. Our fans been crying for Mbappe since 2021. It's going to be 2023. Okay, there won't be a marquee signing. This is a money ball policy. This is how we work. Okay, I always said FSG never a problem. Today, as of today, Liverpool Football Club brand is worth 1.2 billion, more than Man United. Never in my lifetime I would have thought about it. I remember during my growing up years in school that our worth is only 300 million. That time United already close to 700 million. Look how we progress. The progress is all about on and off the pitch. This is where FSG deserve a credit, and that's why I always blame Jurgen Klopp when it comes to transfers, not FSG. FSG has delivered almost every player that Jurgen Klopp has demanded so far. So let's not go too far about it. About Man United, I agree with what Senior Jeevan said just now. Why apology? Apology not needed. Apology not needed. I believe if the thing, the way they work, I think it's all about time, right? I think Eric Tanak deserve at least 3 to 4 years. At least 3 to 4 years. We is Imagine being in Eric Tanak's shoe right now. Is in the league with the same in the league with Pep Guardiola and Conte. You have to play against these top managers, and you have a squad that still not up to it, like to challenge them. Okay, Abang Jivan said that, yeah, let's give them one more transfer window. I would say that two or three, or even four transfer windows. Even as a Liverpool fan, I would love it. Make it 10 transfer windows. You make how many signings? As long you guys not keep on winning anything, I'm fine with that. Okay. And about I just want to touch little bit. I just want to touch little bit. I just want 1 minute about the protest, right? I understand why they choose this Liverpool fixture, as we all spoken just now. This is the biggest fixture in English football, no doubt, no doubt. The record viewership for this game You can't see it in United Arsenal. Even the United Arsenal is more
It's
classy when it
insane.
comes to
It's
the league.
insane. Yeah. Yeah.
United City, even though City trying to be a big club now, they will eventually, I believe. You still can't get this kind of viewership, okay? But the frustrating part, especially for Liverpool fans, okay, who are willing to travel, those overseas fans, they want to go to Old Trafford to witness their team play against their fiercest rivals. Of course, it would be a major disappointment when the game got called off or postponed. There are pros and cons about it. That's my honest reaction about it. I totally understand why they choose this particular
Yeah.
feature,
It's clear.
because in a way we can be proud, as a Liverpool fan. We are massive, man. We are massive. We are a big club. The thing is, our fan base, most of them, still thinks that we are not big enough.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't have to make marquee signings to show that you are big. The only thing you have to do is you have to win the silverwares to show that, to everyone that you are a big club.
Yep. 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 Okay. Dave, your thoughts on this Solskjaer Mourinho apology thing? Rangnick as
No,
well.
no, I don't think they deserve any apologies because it's not their fault. I felt that it's not their fault. Players should take the blame. They are not playing for the badge. I heard this many times, and you have to know that Manchester United's entitlement to success was the result of some circumstances and a lot of hard work. That ended when Ferguson retired, and all that carries through reputation. So you know, for me, it's like the attitude that many still has the MES. I mean, the United should always be at the top. What is what led the top brand first strategy kind of stuff. It has to humble up. You just have to humble up. Um, get this club. Fans should get behind the club. Um, you know, this set of players who are actually playing right now, I don't see any of them deserve to wear the jersey, or any of them don't deserve to be on that kit. So I don't think Mourinho or Ole requires apologies, because that is not their fault. It's absolutely not their fault. And you see, there's something that I need to tell, that I grew up. I mean, even I grew up watching Manchester United winning everything. When they don't win anything, something it was a disaster, but they will put it right the next season. But it is not happening right now. People older than me will actually experience the same thing. Now it's Man City. Things has changed. Life moves on. City are the new United. All these stuffs are happening. So you have to keep up with all these clubs. Um, so the protest, I understand, but when it comes to the biggest match in on earth, and in England, that makes a little sense. And I think that draws back to things that they want to um, um, expose what is going on in the club and stuff. But I think there's a lot more other ways to do that in a proper way. There's proper channels to do that. I mean, this is not the way. The fans should consider people are coming around. I mean, from all over the globe. Sometimes, but most of the times I see that. I've seen that. I've seen people from Vietnam coming, Myanmar, saving up some money, even taking a bicycle, going to game. They're doing all these tours. They're coming just to buy the ticket and watch the game. You have to be fair with them. Don't do all this stuff. If the game gets postponed, it's like a lifetime achievement vanish in few seconds. When the moment they reach the ground, and the match is postponed. I have experienced all those during my time. So when I went to Anfield, a game against Arsenal was actually postponed because of just a bloody folk. So it's frustrating. And I had to come back in January, and yet we lost the game to Arsenal. So these are the things that we. So this should not happen. This should not happen. And again, as I said, like the question is, do they actually need to apologize to? No, it's not their fault. They can walk tall. It's not their fault. Ole
Okay.
Gunnar Solskjaer. I think Mourinho had done a good job. The players should take the blame.
Okay. Jeeves, you had something to say. I think Jeeves is leaving us in about 15 minutes. So, Big Jeeves, you there? Big Jeeves. Yep.
Yep. I'm here.
Something to say
Sorry.
about this. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I was on a phone call.
No
Just
worries.
could you just
No,
summarize what?
no. We're still on this topic here on screen. Do you have any thoughts on this?
Uh, I mean, we all know Solskjaer was truly United boy, lah, so he covered up as much as he could. And Mourinho was a bang on, straightforward manager kind of a guy. So I feel the board, yes, they do need to apologize to Mourinho because Solskjaer was just listening to the board because he was just so loyal to United. He's just in love with United and he just did whatever he could. And surprisingly, he did deliver. Surprisingly, of course, we didn't win anything, lah. But in terms of finishing second, it was a major surprise. But it for Mourinho's stance, for the level he was at, definitely the special one. For him to say, like, with this United, judging internal problems to bring them to second place is in fact his greatest achievement. And of course, winning the Europa. Lah. So I just want to keep it short that, yep, the board has to, they owe these fellas, they owe the managers the apology because they deserve the apology. These guys, they did
Okay.
all they could.
Okay, you think they do? So, Fahmi, to wrap up this topic before we go into the game itself, the game proper, where we talk about Ten Hag versus Klopp and all that. Last words on this topic, Sir Fahmi, sebelum kita pergi ke topik baru.
Okay, if you see the lineup, Man United lineup now, I think it's not bad lah. It's not very bad.
We're talking about ni bang, the topic yang ni pasal apologize Solskjaer and Mourinho. Apa pandangan?
Yelah, betul lah tu.
Okay, betul lah. Okay. Oops.
So kalau if we see the lineup is not bad, but actually what's going wrong, right? So actually, if you want to apologize, okay, you apologize to Solskjaer or Mourinho. I think don't need lah. Don't need because of this one happen. Okay, whatever happen. Okay, if you success. If you don't success, so let it be, because it's a part and parcel of football. So you just need to move on. Okay, don't need to say what happened during Mourinho and also Ole. For me lah, football works this way lah. You just proceed, you succeed, okay. Like what happened in Fergie time. So Fergie, I think every player respect him, and Fergie get whatever he wants, even though somehow during Fergie time, not everyone marquee. Not everyone marquee, but because of Fergie actually nurture or grow this his team from 1986 until 2013. So it's not because of I think it's not because 100% because of the coach. Okay, so actually player need to apology to coaches. Okay, player mungkin lah dia, yes, I think the mood of the player is not guarantee. When you buy player, every marquee player you will success. You can win EPL or CL. It's not guarantee, but because of the mood, okay, managers, players, okay, so it blend together. How actually player and manager, how they bond, is it okay or not? Like Klopp, Klopp like to hug player, right? Okay, so whatever happened for me, just okay, that's it.
United tak bayar manager dia, nama dah hak bro. So tak bayar dia nak hak player, buat apa?
Yalah.
Nama dah hak.
So I think no football ni tak adalah. Kalau dah whatever happen lah. Now, whatever happened, you cannot change. What you can change actually what happened in the future. So Eric Ten Hag, I think you can believe in him, okay, and give him some time. Like Senna said, maybe no Senna or who said before, give him 2-3 years.
Jivan and Puva.
Jiwa Puba. So give him lah, boss. Okay, like Mikel Arteta. Past season, we heard about Arteta out, you know. Okay, but some of the fans says give him time, right? Process. So now Eric Ten Hag also need time, and like I said now, you focus on the future lah. Okay, whatever past tu tak apa lah. Macam Mourinho give you Europa League. Thank you Mourinho. Okay. Ole
The
Solskjaer give
comment,
you.
that guy, Jay, I got to meet you lah, Jay. You're a fucking legend.
Okay. So I think you got my point, right? You got my point, right?
Okay. So bang, kita teruskan with Sir Fahmi. Alright, we teruskan with Sir Fahmi. Let's talk about the match proper, guys. Talk about match proper. Eric Ten Hag versus Klopp. I would ask Dave B to tell us what the stats, but I'm not sure. But I'm sure Sir Fahmi already has a good idea. Sir Fahmi, what you're thinking here about Ten Hag versus Klopp? You know, Ten Hag has been very bold about saying that if he didn't say it explicitly, he's already has his mind on ending the Pep Klopp era of dominating English football. But again, going into the season, it's only begun. It's only been 2 matches. Liverpool's a bit shaky. His team is right down there. So Ten Hag versus Klopp. Apa pandangan Sir Fahmi sekarang ni?
Okay, Ten Hag versus Klopp. Okay, Ten Hag come here. He said want to knock Klopp and also Pep off their perch lah kan. Like Fergie said to Liverpool lah kan. Of course lah, it's very early, and it also memes because whenever Man United lost, they will show Eric Ten Hag want to remove Liverpool and also City, right? Superiority. But yes, of course lah, Klopp need 4 years to win CL, right? And 5 years to win EPL. And somehow the managers, you give him 10 years but still not good. Okay, ada juga kes yang macam tu macam kita tengok coach yang kelab-kelab kecil lah. Kan, mana ada kan macam yang coach apa sekarang tu adalah nama-nama yang tak begitu hebat. Dia orang I think I watch him manage team. Seingat saya masa saya sekolah rendah lah, sekolah menengah lagi 10 years ago, but still manage small club, Tapi kenapa ada some coach now, they coach very big team and also they very very successful. Okay, somehow you need luck also lah. I think you need luck and also you need some backup, of course lah, backup from your
something
owners.
special lah. You need something special. Yeah, a game changer.
Yeah, like Mourinho, Mourinho very good coach back then. Okay, when United appointed him. Very good coach. Okay. And until now still. Tapi kenapa at Man United, even though he got title, Cup, but still Man United set him. Right. Okay. Dia bukannya coach yang kaleng-kaleng. Tapi why you said you don't want to risk Man United future because you think about if we still stick with Mourinho, Man United won't win any title in 10 years. In next 10 years, right? So I think Ten Hag was a Klopp already show success. For me success. Okay. Ten Hag, of course lah kan. We don't see future. But what we can see now, pre-season I think very bright. It was very bright time for Man United fan to support again, to cheer again, right? Because they beat Liverpool, beat Crystal Palace beat one of Australia club, right? They okay, and very bad. But when the league, okay, EPL started, it become roller coaster again, and they still 0 point. If you say that preseason very bright, okay, supposedly the direction started during that time lah, and now they continue until now. And supposedly they got 6 point, because those two games actually winnable fixtures for MU, starting with Brighton and also Brentford, right? But they end up zero. Very surprised for me lah, because Eric Ten Hag already started their run. Supposedly, I think the trail from season suppose until now, but they stop somehow, because one of my friend from Man U fan, they said Ten Hag tactic preseason has been changed, when the league start. So I think big apa Abandon or any other menu fan maybe can give comment. Is it true the tactic from preseason and now change already?
Okay, go. I before either Bang Din or Jeevan or Big Jif's response to Sir Fahmi. Thanks, Sir Fahmi, for your point of view. So I think to sum it up, I think he's very confident about Klopp going into this game. Usually, we'll wait. Don't believe me. Wait for his score prediction later. You'll see the confidence. But Puva already knows Sir Fahmi is going to predict something wild. But the fact that was said, I think if Manchester United do not score a goal in this game, their only goal of the month contender is an own goal. So it's really odd, that statement. While it's a joke, you can laugh about it. It's actually a fact. So yeah. So what did Ten Hag really change his tactics going into the Premier League, guys? The United camp here, who wants to take it? Anybody want to reply? Yeah, go, Bang Din.
Now, for me, it's nothing about a change of tactics. You see, the tactic is simple. Ten Hag has his style of football, and the players, of course, have to adapt to that, because that's what the manager does, and that's what the player has to adhere to. But we got a bunch of bozos who has a nervous breakdown and come to the pitch. God knows bloody why, you know. So from what I see, both the games we lost, the first half was shambles. The second half was more of there's a determination and so on and so forth. All right. But for me, I felt the game was lost at the midfield. The game was lost at the midfield for both the games. Scott and Fred, the McFred, is piece of shit. So no matter how good Ten Hag is, or even he can have Ferguson at the side of him, you're not going to play a good football when every game we know is always won or lost at the midfield. All right. So no matter the pressing game they have, or is it going to be a counter-attacking game, regardless of the formation or the strategy, the squad we have is just not capable enough to withstand the demands of Ten Hag. So mind it, when we were playing on the preseason, we were playing with Liverpool 4-0, and that's nothing great, because Liverpool was not having their first 11. It was scattered. It was scattered with about 3 teams coming into the game. All right, that's how Klopp was making the changes. Okay, so by we judging that he had a strategy, and then during the Premier League he did not have a strategy, I declined that. Against Atletico Madrid, we lost. We lost 1-0 to Atletico Madrid in the preseason. And that was already the signs of facing a quality team, a quality 11, and we were not up to it. Okay? So the entire thing actually is nothing surprising. But what's surprising for me is to know the fact that our midfield is shit, and we did not highlight that part of it. See, that was the problem for me. So I think the manager is nothing to be blamed. Of course, I'm not going to blame Ten Hag an inch for anything, but it's just that the high requirements, the high expectations cannot be met with such a team. But if Casemiro is going to come in for the next game onwards, yeah, we will have more depth, we have more experience, we'll have more voice in the mid. But also, you got to understand Casemiro's English might not be that good. So that's going to be another problem. Communication. No, on a serious note, actually, that might be an issue because the communication is not there. But it's interesting to see how United is panicking and getting some good buys. That's interesting. You know, it's very funny because 3 months every United fans are shitting themselves in the pants to see who you're signing, and the last part of it we're shitting well right now because we don't know what's the purpose of this. 300 million we are spending on players in a sudden bubble, and why suddenly 300 million? Why was it not even spent? We were bloody bidding for bloody Arnautovic and also Rabiot. Piece of shit, man. Where has this club gone, man? Arnautovic, the bloody racist bastard, and then we have Mama's boy Rabiot, who's like demanding please. Oh my god, like seriously, Rabiot. What the fuck, man, is happening United?
Maybe
Arnautovic,
the
like
two
actually,
maybe the two losses were orchestrated.
Guys. The
Maybe
only
the two
disclaimer,
losses were
uh,
orchestrated to get these players in, the right players
guys,
in.
the only disclaimer I'm giving to all our viewers: Bangden is not drinking. He is doing this sober as hell. All right.
I'm
Just want
not
you
yet. No, but look how low the league has gone for United. Arnautovic, when that news came out, if any fan was happy of it, guys, you were just born yesterday, is it? The shit, man. He's how
Yep.
shit it is. So right now with this, as what I said earlier in the show, with the new ownership rumors coming out, I hope this kicks into the players to perform better come tomorrow, because there is a glimmer of a hope that Man United can come back with a better board. And also, sorry, I'm backtracking just a moment. For the apology to Solskjaer and Mourinho, I think the only guy who has to apologize is not the fans, it's not the players, it's not the anything, it's the CEO, because that piece of shit actually brought in the entire lineup of board members to who was being signed and whatever not. So the promises was given to the managers. I believe it was not fulfilled because if you're going to deny me that, that's what's happening right now. So this is the moment where we all realize that the board is never with the managers. How can you know that Donny van der Beek is a Solskjaer signing? He was clearly not a Solskjaer signing. That alone was speak volume. That's my point.
Okay, all right, okay, guys. So we are playing with time here, so we're gonna go into the lineup and predictions from everyone. We're gonna start with Big Jeeves. Go ahead, Big Jeeves.
Okay, my lineup will be okay. Keeper will definitely be DDG. Defenders will be Maguire. The greatest ever defender on earth lah. Maguire, Varane, Dalo, Maguire, Varane, Dalo, and I believe either Lisandro Martinez or Taro Malaysia will be starting in the flanks.
Just to butt in, I'm worried about facing Lisandro Martinez because he's Argentinian. Yeah, Puva, high five.
And then Bruno, Ericsson, and Fred. Front will be Rashford, Sancho, or Rashford, Ronaldo.
Sorry, who's in the midfield?
Fred, Ericsson, and Bruno.
Okay. Prediction?
My prediction would be just hope for a 1-1 lah. I gotta be realistic, guys. So 1-1 for me. But
Okay.
if it's more than just a 1-1, I'll be euphoric lah.
Okay. Let's go to Dave. You're on mute, mate.
Yeah, before that, okay, guys, I got to make a leave. Thank you for having me in the
Dave.
show.
See you.
As always,
Thanks
shares of
very much,
rates. You guys been amazing. GGMU,
Thank you.
YWA.
Thank you so
Hey,
much.
next week you'll see Jeeves on Devil's Den. Yeah, this was supposed to be his week on Devil's Den, the all Manchester United show by our network. Jeeves will be hosting it, so please tune in. It's going to be good fun.
Yes,
Depending on
guys,
what
we'll fuck
happens
shit
on,
up. We'll fuck shit up. Let's do it.
depending on what happened tomorrow night. But
Yeah. Or either we get fucked. All right, guys. See ya. Peace.
Take care.
Ciao.
Jeeves.
Take
Take
care,
care, bro.
Captain.
Bye.
Bye, Dave. Bye,
Bye, Dave.
Abang. See ya. Wah.
All right.
Thank you, Safami, for joining.
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem.
Take
No
care.
problem. Nice to see you. Big Chief.
Thumbs up tu bagus for me Thumbs down tu ada, I rasa ada orang sakit dia tak thumbs down tadi. Hey, okay, Dave, your lineup prediction, please.
I think with the much of injuries that we have had, I can't really predict much, but I think it's going to be Ellison, Trent Arnold, um, Gomez, Van Dijk, and Robertson or Simicas. Not Thiago, Henderson, Keita, and Fabinho. And I think the front three will be Diaz, Elliot, and Salah. It's going to be something different. And I think it's going to be well.
Puva's calculator just showed syntax error after what he did.
No, I think that's the best we have. That's the best we have. Or even Cavalier could start, or we could go for a different way of playing, probably 4-2-3-1 or something like that. But that's what I think. Or you want a prediction as well?
Yes, please.
I'm just going. I just hope for a draw, but I think that this is going to be a difficult game for United because they are not trying to do anything here or boycott, but I think just that to I think even we have seen that what Klopp is doing right now to FSG that okay, we need signings, so this is what we do the last two games. So I just hope that it's a 3 points start because we need that.
Okay.
Draw a fair result. Draw would be a fair result, but my prediction is 2-0.
2-0?
2-0 to Liverpool.
0-2. Okay. All right. Cool. Kamayama said 2-2. Irvin Scholes. J says 2-2. Irvin Scholes for United. Redna Patrick Berger. I want whatever you are smoking, my friend. Whatever you're smoking, I want some of that because that's some strong stuff. As you can see, I've got a little twitch in my face. I'm going through some stuff. So I want some of that you're smoking. I want it. It's a real strong stuff. Jeevan, yours please.
Okay, so I think United is going to change their formation. Maybe. I've got something boiling that I think they might just change their formation. They might go with 3 at the back and 4, right? Just
Please do it because I want to see how stubborn Jurgen Klopp continues to be. Please change the damn formation. I want to see how we turn up.
So whoever the players, I think they might just change their formation because after the 4-0, I think it's going to be Varane, Maguire, and Martinez. And then you're going to have maybe Delort, Ericsson, Fernandez, and maybe Luke Shaw. And then maybe supported by who is this? Sancho, Ronaldo, and maybe Scott McTominay to the other player. Yeah.
I don't think
either Sancho, Ronaldo, or if Martial is fit enough, will be Sancho, Martial.
Bang Din, hold it. Just hold it. You're going to have your say. Hold it. Relax. Prediction, Jeevan.
I'm hoping for United to win. I've been on 3 shows, and all the first 3 shows I've said the same thing. It's about time for the season to kickstart. Again, I'm hoping for either a 1-0 or a 2-1 for MU to win, but I'm okay to still take a draw.
Okay. All right. I think Brian agrees. So something about the seniors lah. Brian's also a senior there with the Cop Talk in Singapore. So don't be surprised. Back 3 lineup. So it's something that the seniors are on a different wavelength. Brian, you and Jeevan should come and have a beer together. We'll have a good time. Okay. Let's go to Sir Fahmi. Then we'll go to Bang Din and Puva to wrap up. Yeah, so Sir Fahmi.
Okay, for the lineup, keeper Ellison, right, and then Trent Arnold, of course, on the right. Even though
drop him,
always,
drop the flare, just drop him, drop the flare for once. Drop him in a bigger game. Let's do our protest our way. We drop the flare because we want him to get a reality check. Drop him in the big picture.
So Trent Arnold.
No, you can't drop him because FPL managers will cry.
Yeah.
I don't care
Yes,
about
yes.
that.
Correct.
Hey, I can't. I want to manage my protest on the club, lah, not on FPL managers. Lah.
On the left, Robo. Even though Persimikas also okay, but I still want Robo for very big game lah. And in the middle, I think VVD and Gomez lah. I think VVD and Gomez lah. Okay. And in the middle, Fabinho, Hendo, and I think I want Cavalier. I think over Kita. Cavalier. The good choice, I think, for me lah. At least for me. But for Klopp, maybe I don't know lah.
I rasa Puva dah tension dengan line up Dave dengan line up you lah.
Never mind, Puva, never mind. Okay, and the top three will be Diaz, of course, Diaz and Salah, and one more, Elliot also could be, but if Firmino return from injury, I think Firmino can have a knock lah. I think.
Yeah, probably Firmino. Yes.
Yeah, so I think this one really different starting lineup as compared to other two lineup. Okay, versus apa itu? Versus what? First game Fulham.
Fulham and Palace.
Also yes, and Palace. And to this one very new lah from me, right?
You dah
And because-
facts ke B belum?
And the prediction, I think very tight one, right? 3-0 Liverpool, yeah.
Very tight one, 3-0. Cantik macam bunga.
Very tight Firmino.
Very tight one, but 3-0. Okay, I heard that.
Puva really like this one. 3-0.
Okay, we're gonna go to thanks, Fahmi. We're gonna go to your prediction and Puva.
3-0
Itu memang syntax error dari dulu. Okay, Bang Dave, yours. You're on mute, mate.
Okay, David De Gea, as usual. I would think Dalot is coming in. No choice. In the middle, I think it should be Varane and Lisandro Martinez. On the left should be Tyler Malacia.
You don't start Harry Maguire. Tomorrow you're gonna get slaughtered on social media, bro. You never start
Because
Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire is the bridge bound, hopefully. Hopefully, it's bridge bound. So anyway, the middle, I would say I would start Fred, Van der Beek, and Eriksen. I would drop Bruno for this game because the pitch has been whining all the last two games, whining and moaning like a bitch. So that's
He's not running. The guy, if you watch, the guy's not running enough.
No, he's always like a Pampers wearing face bastard. He's always whining like a Pampers wearing baby like that. So that's one. On the front three, I'm just going to do something which the fans might not like me.
I cannot.
No, okay, but the front three is going to be interesting. I want Rashford and Sancho to start, and I want Martial to start in the middle. Yep, you see.
Dapat taubat lah, Bang Dave dapat
Wait. Cannot. You gotta repeat that. Wait. Okay. Repeat it now.
All right. Rashford on the left, Sancho on the right, either one, vice versa. But Anthony Martial to start up front tonight. Tomorrow night. Okay, let me tell you why. Come preseason, he was like what? I think Puva spoke about it. Martial was doing his best. He knows it's a very important year for him, club-wise and also country-wise. So he's stepping up his game. We saw in the preseason the hold-up play, the way he holding the defenders as a top player. He was doing fine. He was doing fine until the injuries came about. So I think he deserves a place. He was injured for the first two games. So why not? But the other one more thing is we have a protest coming in. We also have a point to prove to the fans that this United team has something left in the tank. So I believe the players will step up for this match. That's my lineup. As for my prediction, a draw would be minimal. but I believe we will nick this in a 2-1, and also I believe it can be an ugly game. I'm expecting a couple of yellow cards. I don't know why, but I just feel that United players are emotional right now because the shit's on them, so they might do something stupid. So expect a feisty game. I think it's a 2-1. But if it's worst case scenario, maybe a 1-1 draw. But I don't expect the park the bus concept from Eric Ten Hag.
Oh, I was just you just stole the thought from my mind. I'm sorry if you're done with it, if I can just go before Puva.
Yeah, I'm done.
I'm actually very wary of that. I'm very wary of that. Looking at Puva said it. I think Jeevan said it. You said it earlier as well. That you don't have a team that can really challenge. I think Puva explained it. You don't have a team that can really challenge right now. So I'm actually wary of whether it's going to be a very defensive tactic from United again, just to get through this match or nick a win. Don't get me wrong. It's not just to defend and get away with the point. I don't think that's going to be the strategy. But I think the strategy is to try to nick a win by going on a defensive and a counter, because that's how Liverpool has been caught off guard as well in recent times. So I'm very wary of that. In terms of the lineup, I think all has been said. Puva will probably sum it up, and usually Puva gets the damn lineup right. For whatever reason, that's why we leave him for last. But yeah, I think I'm very wary that it could be a very defensive tactic tomorrow from United to nick a win. Is defensive to nick a win with counter. So yeah, I think that the score is going to be 2-1 either way. I think United could win this 2-1. I think Liverpool could win this 2-1. All right. So so either way, which means United could lose it 2-1 as well. I do not think it's going to be a draw. There will be a result. It's going to be a one goal margin. That's mine. Puva, take it away. Josh, Puva.
Okay. The lineup, quick one. I think Alisson, Trent, Gomez, Van Dijk, and Robertson as left back. Even though I personally want Simicas to start, and in midfield, Fabinho, Elliott, and Keita for me. But honestly, I would drop Fabinho because he's our worst player for the first two games. Not many fans actually publicly criticize Fabinho so far. Okay, this is the treatment some players actually getting in Liverpool Football Club. Some players really getting special treatment from the fan base. Fabinho is the worst player for Liverpool Football Club for the first two league games. It's a fact. He deserved to be dropped. I personally would start Endo as a number 6, Keita and Elliott as number 8, and attacking midfield.
Yep.
But I think Klopp would still go, because everyone knows Klopp is stubborn, and so he will definitely go with Fabinho, Keita, and Anderson, or Fabinho, Keita, or Elliott. My front three would be Salah, Diaz. I think that's straightforward. I think Firmino is fit to play.
Yep. He is.
So Firmino will start. So that's my prediction. My lineup prediction. The score prediction always sucks, right? So, but am I worried? Yes. I have said this for every pre-match game against United. End of the day, this is United, this is Old Trafford. Historically, they always beat us. But yes, in recent times, we have the upper end. Like, I can't remember the last time Man United actually beat us. I can't remember actually the last time Man United actually beat us. They'll be up for it. If everything goes right, I think there could be a possibility Casemiro will be introduced to the crowd before the game. I believe that could happen. That would lift up the crowd as well. And most importantly, I want to say to all of you guys, United and Liverpool should be the Super Sunday, not Monday.
Yep.
This picture on Monday stinks big time. Okay, imagine at 10 o'clock in a while, Super Sunday, United Liverpool. That's perfect.
No,
But
Boa, even early kickoff on a Saturday, I kind of missed that one. Many years back, it used to be early kickoff, the 7 o'clock kickoff.
Yes.
You know? But I think the FA have screwed up the scheduling. I'm sorry for interrupting, but I think
No, you can't. I think just to add on the Bangdin, you can't. Nowadays, you can't do that because now with viewership really on the high. See you, senior is leaving. But
See you guys. I'll keep you with you all. Take care, guys.
Take care.
No, with Liverpool United being the top game, you can't put it as the first feature because then it reduces the viewership for all other
Viewership, yeah.
matches overall. So you can't do that. Hey, Pua, go on. Sorry.
And if not mistaken, right, if my memory is good, I think the last time, two times or three times we played United on Monday night, we actually suffered defeat at Old Trafford. Okay, I remember the likes of Rio Ferdinand last minute goals. Rafa Benitez was there, and two more fixtures I can't remember. But yes, this the Monday fixtures is annoys me. Liverpool have a very bad record on Monday night, and some more this is Old Trafford. No matter what, this is theatre of dreams. You know, you have Liverpool always at that mental block, right? Whenever they go to Old Trafford, but of course, last 3-4 visit has been brilliant. The 5-0 is possibly one off, yeah. Probably not going to happen again in our lifetime. You never know, okay. But prediction, I'm going for 1-0 Liverpool.
Okay,
And
okay.
the thoughts on Eric Tanak might go defensively. I disagree. Certain managers, I think they would definitely stick with their philosophy. Eric Tanak philosophy never been defensive. If this is Mourinho, this is Conte, this is Rafa Benitez, the possibility of going defensive football is 95% for sure. But I doubt it. When it comes to Jurgen Klopp, right? When it comes to Guardiola, when it comes to Eric Tanak, managers that play expensive, free-flowing, attacking football, right? They will never add the second thought to go defensive. For them, they put their philosophy first and then they go to the result. If you are Mourinho, that guy, that guy is okay to play shit football, but end of the day, if you win, it matters the most to him. Simple, but you can't expect that from Pep, from Klopp, from Eric Tanak. I'm very sure about it. I'm very sure about it.
Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. Well said there. Okay, guys, I think we've come to the end of the shows. We've had a very good show. I think we discussed a lot. It's been a while since we really talked about a lot of issues surrounding these two clubs, especially in this time. It's a lot of it that's happening with Manchester United and the fan base and the club management and so on and so forth. I really appreciated all our speakers, those who have left the show already, both the Jivans, Big Jeeves, and the senior. I just wanted to say thank you again to Sir Fahmi for joining us.
No
Thanks
problem.
to Bang Din for his unfiltered version of Bang Din is what we really this season is our network of shows is going to be very much driven by Bang Din. He's gonna drive it. Bang Din is gonna drive this whole network this season. He's gonna carry us single. He's gonna be the Steven Gerrard of that Liverpool during the Dalglish Brendan Rodgers. He's single-handedly is gonna pull this whole show forward this season. So yeah, thanks to Footy Guru, Mr. Puva as well, and
Always a pleasure, man.
guys, if you guys have not yet downloaded the Footsie app, please, Footsie app Malaysia is sponsoring our shows. If you want to book the Panasonic Arena for your footballing games, social matches, and so on, you can download the app. You can book it on the Footsie app. It's so easy now. You don't have any more headaches. You don't got to figure that out. It's on the Footsie app, and you can use the Footsie app for other footballing needs. You want to have a friendly match, a social footballing competition that goes on throughout the year, one match a week or one match a month or whatever, everything you can do as well on the Footsie app. Please download the app from the Play Store and also the App Store. And I think that's it. All right. So this is the Shades of Red show. Manchester United versus Liverpool coming up tomorrow night. Please watch it and let's talk about it. Look us up on Facebook, on Instagram, and Twitter. We're going to be putting some reactions over there. And maybe, just maybe, we might have a little plan here to get Mr. Bang Dane or and even the Footy Guru or Dave B to do a live Instagram watch party, maybe at halftime or towards the end of halftime or something like that, or the first half or something like that. So it's going to be fun. Check us out, and that's it. This is Captain Sena signing off. This is the Cop Talk. This is Shades of Red. We'll see you guys soon. Ciao.
Ciao, guys.
GGMU and YNWA.